Okay, good morning, everyone. Today, welcome to join our class. Today, we will review the using theory of design more effective learning experience. So, this class is how to make program for adult education. So there are many kinds of the theories and the models. So this course is very easy and futures you get there for your life in adult education because it's you're getting older. So this school, every school or college levels focus the general education, especially this subject is for adult education programs. As you know, there are a lot of the community centers open the adult education programs, especially all students is immigrants. So we are very short English, includes me. So English class or some other hobby class, and some sports class and dancing class, singing class, lots of education class. So the college levels can review or teach these programs, how to we develop and make the adult education. So this is for some models theory, because it's education centers need for approach by many approach say. So today news is big. Today have big head news in Trump administrations. They are arguing or dispute for Harvard University with Trump administration. Did you see the news? So I know what is the power of America in the world? My personal idea is education and research for a long time. As you know, most countries copy for American education system for a long time. So it is almost after World War I, the United States focused every research and education system developed. So, but the problem is exactly it's not problem. So something is happened to nowadays. That means is after World War I and II, most country copy for American education system belongs to us, with me. So in your country also same. So most countries focus liberal arts. But it will be difficult to understand the liberal arts. What's the meaning of liberal arts? For example, you attended the Loadland College. Yeah. You know the Harvard University, Stanford, UCLA. Also, the most Ivy League university includes the Naval Academy, and Military Academy, Navy Academy. Most schools, example, include the liberal arts university. It means is that we are widely open to course or syllabus or any kind of subject widely open in the country, in the college. So even if, for example, my son, first time I pushed to him to Naval Academy, Naval Academy is top the schools in the United States. But his final interview is failed because we are immigrant. So the interviewers pushed to him, is your own idea or your parents pushed to you or something. And my son, it's not my idea, something like that, and then failed. But it's another story. Anyway, so the especially military academy, naval academy includes the all Ivy Leaguers. We say the liberal arts university. Liberal arts university. It means we are widely open to any subject or major. So now today news from the Washington D.C. The Republican includes Donald Trump pushed to the Harvard University and arguing in Stanford and UCLA, something Columbia University. But best reason is that some articles I heard that we are for a long time open to university for liberal arts subject. It means even if the military school, they are open to widely open. So, for example, my son, what is your main major? Even if he enjoyed the Naval Academy, but he wants to history, English, art, and any kind of subject, any kind of major, medical school, something like that. So this kind of school, we say liberal arts university, okay? So I know this most students wants to immigrate from your country to here. So most of your son and daughters wants to become a big Ivy League, especially good, and Stanford, USC, UCLA, or something. So most schools, we say liberal arts university. What's the meaning? We are widely open to career, major, research, everything. So after 40 years, 4 to 5 decades after 4 to 5 decades years, these things is moved to idea and social is focused to liberal. That's why we are widely open to section. And we are open to marriage for same sex, as you know. So this example is from most university for the liberal arts. So nowadays, in the university faculties 6-1, the faculty members consist of. So most faculty consist of 6-1. 6 is very progressive professor. Also, 1 is very conservative professors. They consist of 6-1. 4 to 5 decades ago, only 2-1. So liberals very increased their college professor charge. Almost 3 times increased the members, faculty members and research members. So most of the conservative parties, they say very big problem this one. So most schools widely open to liberal, and also the most faculties widely open to liberal. That's why nowadays the universities very big problem for liberal concept. This is a basic concept. Also trend, the fashion. So Donald Trump is very angry to these things, and most students is a strike for Palestine and Jewish or something now very arguing in the schools, as you know. So they are finding for approach what the reason for nowadays new passion from the liberal arts. And another example is the faculty member consists of the 6-1 membership. So most now new trend is the famous university faculties wants to transfer to their job in Canada and Europe because I don't want to engage in the United States university because there's nowadays $22 billion is decreased support from the government to Harvard University and Stanford also, Columbia University also. So nowadays the big problem is we are several decades after the reason is the liberal. We are too much liberal. What is your idea? But is I have my personal idea, but is you think about what is your idea? This is the reason or not? Is correct or not? It depends on your idea. So I think after 1 to 2 decades later, the most Asian country also copy this one. Nowadays, I think the basic social approach in the Asian, so philosophy, basic developed from the philosophy concept. But you are coming in here, the United States Western style, most of the social construction from the psychology style. It's absolutely different for starting. So Western style is for starting from psychology, but it's most Asian, it's affected from China, so philosophy based. So also I have studied in Korea, South Korea, and I come in here. And then also I studied here, and then I exactly compare the basic education system. So in the Western style from the psychology, but the Asian from the philosophy, affected from the China style anyway. So my personal idea is 1 to 2 decades later, in the most Asian university also very focused for liberal subject or some trend. Just my idea. Now is United States is very developed every power. So most researcher or professor says, what is the power of the United States in the world? It's research and teach or liberal arts system or something like that. So now they very worry about the Trump style. It's another story anyway. Now very difficult time. So very careful for your travel or some, for example, DUI and the fighting. So this school is also 2 students is gone. They're kicking out them. The reason is the students or some years ago, they contact some criminal problem. So they didn't any action related to the criminal case, but now they search for history and then kick it out 2 guys in school. Other schools very many cases. This case, these schools have 2 cases. So be careful. Anyway, we are come back in here. Okay. So most countries, one more thing, from Asia and South America, they want to study in here, and then they copy or research and study for United States style. And then they come back their own country, and then they doing same thing. Because they learn the United States system. So most guys push to their administrator or strategy by liberal style. But some schools, some countries are not include that, especially El Salvador or Venezuela is different. Colombia is different, but so Argentina or Brazil, Honduras, something like the copy for American style. Also, the South Korea or Japan or some, I'm not sure, but other countries is not copy for American style. Especially Korea and Japan is very copy for American style. So now I'm not sure who is later winners in the world history. I don't know, but basically I can say that one thing is population. Who is more population? In the China, 그렇죠? 13.5 billion people. In the United States, only 3 billion. So how can we compare that? Impossible. That's why finally who's win? Population. Population is the winner. Even if it takes time or 10 years or 5 years, it doesn't matter. Anyway, finally, winners. But only one, another thing is India. Now India is 13.6 or 13.7 or something like that. So India is very specified country. I'm not sure. I don't know that. But anyway, this China and India is very similar population. So only 3.3 billion population United States. How to effective that? Very poor. So my thing in the history said, who is final winner? Population. Even if nowadays very widely open to internet service. So we get any information by real time. In Africa and in here, at the same time, we can see the same information, correct? That's why, who is the last winner? Oh, it's population, I think. So, okay, this is another story. Okay, come back to our class. Okay, anyway, this class for 10 weeks, only we are reviewing and study how to make program of adult education. Basically, it's different popular education pedagogies as special education pedagogies. So it's big difference. The children's already we know the education system. Elementary school, junior high, and the total 12 years. This is system. So we can follow the system, and then it's automatically we can follow that. The children get the education. But adult education is specially. For example, okay, I show you that the pictures because some students is coming first time. Let's see. Okay. What is a basic difference for normal education and adult education? I'll show you. Where is it? The mouse. There. Okay, here you go. And I'll show you. That's here. Pedagogues. Pedagogues, all children's learning process is system. The red color is teachers. Teachers give to one side to give to knowledge and experience anything to students. This is a normal education system, as you know. So in the class, only one teacher is in here and they give to them one side direction. But andragogy is to adult education system. For example, this is teachers thing. But these adults has a lot of experience and older. And each one have a different education background. And also very different for experience, correct? Is for another work. So each people has a very powerful experience and education background. So the teachers give some information each other, not one side. each side. Okay, this is andragogy and pedagogy is different. That's why in the university we say we researched how to we make the andragogy education system and the programming the system. This class, this one. Okay, so you don't know the what kind of theorem or something. Lots of theory in here, but you don't need to memorize that. Just basic concept is the same thing, same picture. One teacher gives some to fixed education system, but otherwise is we are share because even if the teacher, but the students also knows it everything. So we are how to share that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This is for adult education specialty. It's very simple for understanding. Okay. Okay. Let's back. And today class is talent education because it's especially education as each students, each learners on all things. Okay. So we say the student in the pedagogies, in the schools, mostly we say the student and teacher. But andragogy is to, how do we say, well, student is okay, but mostly we say the learners, okay? So learner means is, okay, learn from another experience, another education, something like that. So similar in children's school, adult school is a learner. We cannot say this. Sometimes we say the student because it's, the student is very old than me. But that's why in the textbook or the researcher says it's a learner. Okay, learner in the andragogy we say learner because we share the knowledge and education background, the job experience, and everything. So how to open or share their each learner's talent or some idea or background. This is education learning system theory. So what is your talent philosophy? It means is each learners have a different idea and background, as I said. So very that. So how do we manage these learners? Four things. One thing you can show that the core processes for ensure high performance talent. This framework shows that the talent management, because each students have a very different talent and very different idea, very different background. So how do we performance the education system in framework? First framework says is a talent, reviews, and succession planning. So each learners, each students, so previous, my history. I'm working in the social area, I'm working in the mechanisms, so they share that. But the basic system is basic approach is very similar. That's why this other story I'll show that why we are very the general education. So every major is varied. They are varied major in the college. Science, education, English, many majors in the university. But most schools have very similar education system, general education. For example, college English and humanity and socialism, something like that. Even if the students already learned college algebra, algebra and calculus, something like that in the high school. But if we enjoy the college level and then repeat again the college algebra, college calculus, something like that, it's repeated that. And also most students get the credit in the high school around 11 to 12. They take the class, Introduction to Economics and Socialist, Introduction to Philosophy, or something like that. Includes this one, adult education, introduction to statistics, economics, business, and computer science, computer, IT basic. Most of the general education is, even if the different varied major, they must be get the general education. Why the reason? After you graduate the university and then get your own job, follow the major. Some people follow same major. Some people is different major getting job. And then they are working for a long time for my family, correct? For my wife and my children. Each people have a different idea and different goals. So why we learn to the general education in the college level almost 50%, even if the major is 50%, general education is almost 30 to 40% subject in general education. Basic reason is approach. Approach means, okay, my major is mathematics. My friends, okay, my wife is music. And we get married and then get a family, correct? And for example, even if I get a major mathematics and my wife get a major from art or piano, something like that, it's okay, it doesn't matter. But the basic approach means how do we solve the problems? For example, okay, my wife and me getting more money and then accumulating, save money, and then wants to buy our own house, correct? We are old. So moving another good location for my children, and how do we get them our own car, or family car, or something. Everything we make decision making with my wife. Discuss or not, it doesn't matter. So how to approach means is how to make decision making. So this approach means a little bit different then. Anyway, how to solve the problem or how to solve the things to your family things. This is approach. So if we buy some car and then some families or fathers decide, or most families, husband and wife decide which car or something like that. This is all things we say is approach. But basic approach is very similar. Think about it, your history. Because we already know that the general education subject learned the 20s, early 20s or late 10s. We already studied this subject, all included. Even if the mathematics or philosophy, art, college English, it doesn't matter. So most people already fix it or study the general education. That's why even if the different or varied major, but the approach methodology is very similar. So we can say approach means methodology. It means I have to decide to decision making every day, every single day, minutes. Now I'm going home or by school, by bus or by my car. Every time we meet the decision making situation, how to mean this methodology? Okay, now I want to go to my family home in Sacramento, and how to get there? By airplane, by car, or by a train, or something. Any several methodologies there. Eh? So how to make the methodology approach my goals? How to approach to my son's major? This approach, and this decision making we discuss with my wife, and I help from the teachers. Every things, many methodology, way, or something like way. You mean this slide? It's a very similar. So approach, very similar methodology, very similar way. So every person have varied background. So sometimes we are fighting or arguing with wife, and some cases but divorce or something anyway. So basic problem is starting the general education. General education means we can approach methodology, basic methodology or basic approach. That's why in the college levels, we have to repeat again to calculus, mathematics, philosophy, sociology, something like that. Okay. And then we get a job after graduate the university or college level, and then getting job is different way. The loss of the experience accumulate there, correct? So 20, 30 years, almost 35 years later, retired. And then what is that? I want to know the another things. Once, no college, no study, just one, just need. So my case, I'm almost retired age. So if I retire, then my runners or my needs, the need is once. How to get home or something like that. My personal hobby or something after retire, I want to take the class restoration for classic car. 1934, 1935, very old car. I want to remake the refurbish or something. So I very interesting the restoration for old car, classic car. So is this possible story or not? I'm not sure right now, but after retire, I want to getting class for restoration class in the community college. 8 months or 10 years program, a 10 months program. So this is my case. Also, most people want to needs after retired. This is the needs. So each people very varied needs, even if a different background. So how to we make adult education, no general education. Adult education is they give some their own talent, and then how to management the talent. This is for talent management. Okay, so it's big story. Anyway, there are talent. To come back in here. The talent management is 4 things frameworks: talent reviews and the succession planning. So I review my history and then how to get my succession planning, something like that. My case is restoration or classical. And second framework is performance management. Align employees with the needs of the business. So I have worked for a long time for something cook, 30 years, 40 years. After that, some people want to keep going the cook job. But most people doesn't like that. So some report says most people first burn out. You know that burnout? The burnout. B-U-R-N, burnout. Burnout means if you work same thing 10 years or 15 years, and then I'm very tired. I dislike. It's burnout. I'm sold out my energy. I burn. Burn means it's fired. It's gone. So burnout. So some report says 10 to 15 years, and then most people get burnout. And at that time, first, very difficult situation for decide I keep going this work or change another area or something like that. Okay, this is daytime. So most people works for 10 to 15 years, get money for my family, and then think about my own life, and then burn out. Oh, it's very difficult time. So, but most people, including me, I have a job in Korea, but the same Korea, same professor, and I come in here for almost 25 years ago. I immigrated here, and then at that time, I think it is not burnout, only another chance from Korea to here. So another chance means include the burnout. So some students knows it. What did I say? So burnout, and then you think about it, so keep going or change direction or change another way or some. This is another thing's burnout. Okay, I pay, salary base cook. And then 10 years, 15 years, I have some eager mind, and then I work to more hard to my own business. Oh, this is another burnout. Okay, I have many accumulated experience for my restaurant experience by cook, and then I save the money for my invest. So I want to get to open my own business, own restaurant. This is another solve the burnout system. So lots of the performance management, something we say that. And another framework is talent philosophy. It means the rule of the road for building the organizational talent. So many people belong to some organization, and then getting more learning and then accumulate the experience, build up. So how to approach or philosophically approach that talent. This is another talent management framework. And the first talent framework is company's success model. The companies give them lots of the chance to another talent. For example, this morning, the governor in California is, if the California GDP is almost fifth country in the world, very big country, but in the only state. So the governor issued Donald Trump today because his most company is in California, especially in the chips, in IT, all of thing is San Jose, and most farming in the Bakersfield, most movie in the LA area, movie, correct? Hollywood. And another thing is, okay, San Jose, Bakersfield, move in the LA, Hollywood. It's very big business in the world, even if it belongs to the only state in the United States, correct? So the governor has wants to develop dependence country. So this is another story in California. In the California, for a long time, I know there most people wants to separate North California and South California because they have to include the money problem. So nowadays, the Trump is very big push to or another policy, different policy. So California wants to dependence country. Another story. So it means it's a very big company from California. So today morning news, they say this. One more thing is 4 things. One thing is San Jose, is computer science or IT. Palm Springs is very big farming. And movie in Hollywood. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot the other one is very big, affected in the the world's economies. So anyway, the capability of company's success is model is very big. The problem for a big assist in the adult education, for example, is San Jose company, Google or something very famous company have a different place there. Even if I work in the programming language. But the company open to the employees getting another way for farming or art or bicycling or physics. They are widely open to another talent for employees. So the company give the chance to another talent development. Big companies doing that. So some countries open to family. So for weekend, not open to family, but for weekends, there's some specified gym or some farming or physical education system. Everything is widely open to employers' family, and then they join that. Also, some specified education for their employees' children. This is for all things is success model. Company's success model is include that talent management or activities. Okay, this is talent management. And let's move to talent management. Just in the pictures, onboarding and engagement. Engagement means, as I said, is all employees or workers enjoy the other engagement. Oops. And development. Development is a learning curve. So I'll show the learning curve. Learning curve is this is time. This is technical. So first time they getting job in here for any kind of company, and then getting get the technique or more skills in here for the company gives chance to learn, and then goes to time. The skills or technique is very sharply increased. It means first time the runners make only 10 per hour. But the company gives a chance to running or some training, and then he can make the 50 per hours, correct? This is learning curve. Learning curve is very, very difficult theory, the theorem in the major in business. This is almost doctor degree level, very difficult area, learning curves. Anyway, so first time during the learning, T1 very sharply increase their productivity. It means it's 5, 10, 15, getting better. And then same hours to T2 and very widely lay down, no shopping. But they increase the productivity. Okay, 20, 25, 27, 28, something like that per hour. Right? And then second T3 is more slowly increase the productivity. So that's why in more no sharp the increase there. So sometimes increase very slow. This is learning curve. So I say this development is follow the learning curve. Very slowly increase the productivity. Okay, this is for development, talent management. As you know, this is related to productivity. It's very difficult idea or theme in business. Researchers we say that learning curve in doctor degree. So I know there are some students getting doctor degree in business area. The theme is learning curve. And the other one is performance management. It's the same thing. Performance management. Performance means is skills. So how to management the performance? This is includes the talent management. Successing planning. As you know, how to make the planning and how to success that. It also includes the talent management. And working planning, workforce. Workforce means most burden in the, as you know, in the United States is a Long Beach, very big harbor system. So most company starting the work 7 to 3. There are many reasons that most normal is 9 to 5, correct? But they are 7 to 2, almost 7 to 3. Why? First reason is that they want to escape the traffic. Most coming in the Long Beach and then very big, heavy traffic. So they don't want to have traffic and waste time. So first reason they say is escape the heavy traffic. So they work to 7 to 3. Also, the company gives them chance to, their LA gym, 24 hours gym. And then they give some, I say this engagement. So the company gives some ticket or free ticket for them, for employees to exercise for your own style, or depends on you. So they give some the membership card for employees. After 3, they can using the gym in the 24 hours or LA Fitness. This is engagement. So how do we make the talent management? Workforce planning is example thing. And talent acquisition. Some employees wants to another talent, another change. So I say there's burnout, and then a little bit move to another area, assembly part, but I'm very burnout. So can you move to another area? I'm interested in the marketing area, and then we move to another part. This is for talent acquisition or something like that, for example. Okay. And these things is, for example, for talent management. Another pictures in here, how to develop a talent management framework for your organizations. There are many things, but this textbook shows to the 6th one. The first one example is talent strategy and planning. Second is a talent acquisition, as I said, and the employee performance management, and training and development, success planning and identifying towards total reward. These things is a talent management framework thing. And talent philosophy. Most things need some based of some philosophy concepts. What is the concept of developers? But these things we say this philosophy. Philosophy is method. Right? So talent philosophy means is a set of the guidelines. How to we help you navigate talent management in your organization. This is talent philosophies. So we existing employees or next hire employees, and then how to we give to employees to help the navigation. This is talent philosophy. So talent philosophy is a philosophy, objectives, mission, reflect. It means is now as we workers and the future workers, so how do we give them the philosophy or objectives or mission and the reflection? These things we say the talent philosophy. So these next pictures shows the talent management as we show the same one. It's better thing. It's another methodology for a different approach that hire employees, encourage, evaluate, career paths, skill gap analysis. These things are talent developed, as you know that. So what is the talent management goals? Talent development goals. Talent development facilities employees growth and harnesses individual potential to further organizational goals. Most companies have own organizational goals, and then how to they control the outcome, goal, and ultimately succession for our company goal and also employees' goals. This is for talent development. So this picture shows the example of the talent development goals. Future-proofing the organizations, improve the employee engagement, gathering new ideas and business opportunities, and developing more effective managers, increase the employees' retention rate. Retention rate means is I'm burn out and move to another company and move to another part. This is detention rate. So how do we control? This is another talent development goals. And talent management and development, lots of the impact. But this textbook is choose only 7 impact. First thing is improve the employee's performance, increase the employee engagement, improve the organizational agility, and talent retention, innovation and creativity, succession planning, positive employer brand. These things very impacts the talent management and development. So there are some questions. What is the difference talent management and versus talent development? A little bit different, but sometimes we are using the confusing. So talent management is high-level umbrellas. Talent management is more wide concept. And the talent development is. So this is talent management, and below this talent development. This is for umbrella for talent management, and below the talent management and talent development. Okay, so a little bit bigger concept and smaller concept. So talent development involves the on the ground tools for only one thing goals. This is for includes talent development. And also, as the talent management is the overarching strategy. Overarching means is key contents and then control the talent development. This is talent management. So especially recruitment, engagement, more retention rate. This is all thing, especially HR. HR means a human resource. This is a specified area in the business part. Also, the other one is what is the difference employees learning versus employee training? I'll show you that. A little bit different concepts: training, learning, performance. This is concept. So training is very small area. So training is an activity. How to give to them to train. For example, this one. Training is coaching, teaching, knowledge, give to knowledge, development, or learn, experience, skills. This is training. This is training. So especially employees training benefits. If I join this coaching or teaching knowledge, and then we get the employees getting that, the benefit, engagement, succession planning. As I said, the talent management benefit, innovation, and getting more higher levels, and accumulate my techniques, something like that. Improve company reputation, also improve my own goals, improve performance, addressing weaknesses. It means is I escape the weaknesses and more powerful strengths. These things is improves training benefits. Training, these things. So training is first start activities area. And then the learning is a little bit more widely concept. So learning is a valuable and powerful builder of the capabilities. Training is only one way to learn. You mean is one way to learn training, one thing training, and then getting more bigger concepts learning. So it means training is only one way to learn. And bigger concept is performance. Performance is creative values. So performance means is, okay, I got every technique and experience, and then how to make more improve the productivity, for example. This is creative values. Learning is only one enabler of performance. So how do we get the performance only way to learning? How do we get the learning only way to train? So most education system is first start the training, repeat again training, and then a little bit more extend the ideal education system. It is learning system, and more push that performance system. So most organizations follow the pyramid system, as you know. This is a CEO, the representative, the owners, and something workers level in here, as you know. This is for higher level, higher manager and manager, higher manager, director, manager, director, something like that. This is only workers. So it means it's training for workers. It means they need for training. Training means is a little bit approve for their activities. And then among them, choose for some contact for getting a manager level. Manager level is to running them. So the manager can teach that training to workers, correct? And then among them, some people move to higher level on the direct level. director give to the managers. This is performance area. So for example, this is performance level, learning level, training level. Who decided? CEO decided. This is the most popular organization system. Very popular system. As you know, this is very common sense. So that's why adult education is also same thing. But only one thing, as I said in this class, we are communication skills each other. Okay, no one way. Same way is a different way. Okay, person to the learners to teacher, teachers to learner. This is andragogy. Okay, train talent. Okay, what are the benefits of the making employees growth part of your business strategy? It means it's this one. Very simple. The CEO wants to benefit for training or performance or learnings, and then the CEO wants to getting some productivity. It means it's basically on the more money or enlarge for that. So employee retention increase, employees become more engaged, your organization become more attractive to top talent, employee productivity increase and performance improves, but customers are happier. These things is goal for company. How do we get these things? This is benefit. So the company think about the goals, how to employers, talents develop them. For example, this one. Step of talent management strategy. First strategy shows the bring employees up to face quicker and identify resource and the skill gap at the earliest. What is the gap of the talent, or what is the gap or the skills, techniques, and then give to the chance to learning system or training system, and then getting more. This is all thing we say the strategy product. How do we calculate those the productivity input over? This is for delayed economics. So I put it the 1 hour study. My son getting A grade. My daughters, even if same study 1 hour, but he get a B degree. What is the difference? So I teach the same hours in classroom for 1 hour. And then A students getting B, B students getting B, C students getting D, something like that. It's output. Output is result. Input is for time or sharing or training, all things included. Some people getting A degree. Some people getting only C degree. What is different? How can we calculate them? How can we review them? These things we say the productivity. Very difficult area, very difficult. So my doctor degree theme is productivity. Very difficult. So how to, first time they focus to input, how to decrease the input because its output is bigger one. The other one is how to make more output. This is more that. So for example, put the 10 hours, put the type fibers. So I can make it 10, 100, 100, same thing. Who is more good activities? This one. But nowadays, its focus is different. Same hours. And somebody get 100 output. Or somebody get 150. This is. Even if same input, but output is big one. First step is to somebody input 100, versus on 10 hours, 150. What is it? So this is for same input and then more getting productive. 4 more. This includes representative theories training. But now, even if same hours is great, then this is now a new trend. So in this here for 10 and normally 200, no, 250. This time nowadays, okay? Even if this is 2 times, but this is 2.5 times, correct? This is more developed today. It's a different study, anyway. This is very difficult area in the academic level. So anyway, talent management strategies delay the product. It's another story. Anyway. So talent management also think about the human resource, HP, human HR, or engagement, or some assignment is related at step of talent management strategy. And why talent development matters? Why is important? Increase employees' retention. Retention means is I don't want to another job or stop to work or retire and moving another job. But this one is retention. The boost employees and employer performance, and also improve succession planning, enhance feedback and engagement. Engagement is very good area for engagement means is joined, participate, enjoy. This is for talent development, let's say. And also 5 elements of talent philosophy. In talent philosophy, 5 elements. First, performance, behaviors, differentiation, transparency, accountability. Especially differentiation means is each people has different background, different education level, and different talent. Idea also different. So we agree or accept the differentiation each people, correct? Some people is for different productivity. It's real story there. So don't blame them in the talent philosophy. Also, we agree or open differentiation and behaviors. Behaviors means each employee has a different idea, different talent, different ability. Also, the transparency, accountability, performance is also same elements of talent philosophy. And that's why the how to creative talent management philosophy. They suggest 5 things. One thing is define your goal and strategy. So this is very familiar for planning yes. This is for business and economics. My major is business and economics. So there consists 3 things. All things understand, follow these models. Okay. Plan. Do. See. Is suck. Basically, as already you know. So if I getting admission for or Ivy League, or if I want to my own restaurant, if I want to get married, everything we say decision making. We need the decision making, how to approach them. Plan to see. That's it. Very simple. But how to create the talent management philosophy? First thing is define your goal and strategy. Identify your culture and values. Planning. Determine your approach to talent management. What's that? Communicate your talent philosophy. All things include the plan area. And review and revise your talent philosophy. So, okay. I make the plan. Oh, I'm getting the license. And then plan. I'm studying for 5 hours, 4 hours, more something, and then I plan to study in the library. And then study very hard. And then I failed it. Or some getting the goal, success. You see. C means is feedback or review. Why I failed, why I getting the goals. And then make another plan. Oh, I need more study. Okay, more idea, more studying time for a day. So, okay, 6 hours per day. And then do it. And then take a test, also fail. It's feedback. Oh, 6 hours is not enough, or 7 hours, or something like that. This is plan to see, plan to see. This is Beijing model of the approach to any creative or accumulate or approach or thing interpretate these models. Plan to see, okay? This is also same in the management, talent management, also same. How to define the goal, what is goal? And then what is the cultural value? And then doing. And then feedback. Feedback is a review, feedback, see, revise, everything same meaning. And a model of the learning process. This is course learning models. Course is the father of the learning model researchers. He suggests the learning cycle is first step is creative experience. It means a little feeling. And then he can do it reflect, observation. Observation is watching. And then third step is thinking, abstract, conceptualization. And then it's doing. Active interference, experience is doing. So the course suggests these models. Also, we can explain this one. Same one. So how to we learning? Course is suggestion these models. But the other model is this one. Learning cycle is feeling, watching, thinking, doing. Doing includes the feedback, review, revise, and then feel. And then again watch, again think, again do, and feel. Most people think about sometimes you have some same experience. The parent says, my son is very good idea, but he's very poor doing, correct? But is there for example, my son is focused, the study style is midnight style. And daytime is sleep, his style, the feeling, same. And then doing is different. But my daughter is studying in the daytime style. Anyway, in the midtime, he can sleep. She can sleep. So it's absolutely different. This is another story. But anyway, there's a learning cycle is follow these procedure. So feel means is concrete experience. Feel means is my experience. And then watch. Reflect means is looking the history. And yesterday or the day before yesterday, and how did that? And abstract means is organized. And the conceptualization, and think about this is correct or not, this is color that or not. And then doing. Doing means is active. And review, revise, and feedback, and make another plan. This repeat again. This is life, our whole life. Of course, learning cycle is a little bit signification for fourth aspect. Reflection means observation. Now, my first language is Korean. So I know the very difficult word in the English. The first thing is reflection. So first time, can you see your country dictionary? Reflection. What is a reflection? Very wide and deep meaning in the concept is a reflection. So some dentist, the title is reflection dentist. What's the meaning? So I ask my son, hi Sean, what's the meaning, the reflection? Basic concept, I know it, reflection. But why there is dentist, reflection dentist? I don't understand. Sunshine, sun dentist, it's good. Family dentist, it's good. More familiar. Reflection dentist. So I asked that. But is, in high school, the subject is reflection. So I don't understand that. So I get the textbook and see the reflection. They are widely open, all areas, social and politics and something. All things included. It's a reflection. So far, I don't understand exactly the meaning, the reflection. Okay, come back. Let's see another story. So reviewing, reflecting on the experience is observation. It means is if I make the plan, first thing is reflection, and then make the plan. Well, mostly you can already using several times for your life. So if you want to getting some goals, it's a plan. And the first, what is the first step? Make a plan. Depends on your observation. That is a reflection. And active. Activity. So concluding, learning from the experience. So we cannot ignore the experiencing. So anyway, the acting is doing, same thing, experimentation. And next is abstraction. Abstraction is concentration, I say. Abstract is more summarizing. It needs is C. Abstract. Planning, trying out what has been done, and this is correct or not. And so what is the difficult or what is the shortage? And then concrete experience means doing, having an experience a little bit very similar feedback. And then if I fail that, and plan again. If I get in the goal and make another goals, this is called running cycle. Basically, only you want getting on this class, plan to see. Okay, this is for your output this way. Okay, so now today we will study theory for designing the effective learning experience. So lots of things in here. So only basically I want to say everything is okay, very relaxed time, and especially nowadays very difficult time for your status. Okay, very calm down, and especially driving on UI or some border, go to the borderline means is some San Diego, Tijuana or airport. On stay on as schools is depend on your perfect consists your status. Don't worry about that is school. But each students have some problem. How can schools depend on? So it's very difficult. So nowadays, anyway, the creep Trump is very difficult time. So be careful. Okay. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next. If you have any question, let me know. You can contact the office, and then okay. Thanks for coming. See you. Okay.